Like, I'm the type of person, like, if you go against me as a boxer, I don't like you as a person. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I want to, like, shit like that. I need to step away from it because I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as though I'm in it. And if somebody betting against me, I feel like basically, like, you want to stop my whole...
This is the next fight. I saw all I needed to see in that first fight. Trust me. I'm going to go back to the drawing board. Obviously, you know, I didn't do enough to win. So I'm going to make sure we do.
What? Who said that? You said
My
what?
man over
You
there
said what?
bet.
Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for it to talk. How much you want back? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want back? How much you want bet? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from? All right, bet.
Yeah, all right, cuz. Yeah, cuz.
Sounds like you feeling better.
GervontaDavis and Lamont Roach are getting down and dirty as they build up to their rematch. And it's messier than ever. It's lit up a live stream, throwing insults and taking shots at each other in front of fans. The hype before their first fight was already intense. They traded jabs, and things got personal now. With the rematch possibly going down on August 16th, the tension is back. Truth is, the trash talk never stopped. But on Friday, things really exploded when the Baltimore native accused Roach of shady business behind the scenes.
Rest of our matchups. Now we're gonna have our main event fighters. Showtime.
Yeah! Showtime.
My dog.
In that order.
In a now deleted tweet, GervontaDavis shared a screen grab from his Instagram messages.
In a tweet he later deleted, GervontaDavis posted a screenshot from his Instagram DMs. A random fan told him that Lamont Roach was linked to a known PED cheat named Hindia, who once worked with Victor Khan at the infamous Balco. Tank posted the pic with the caption, "They do everything to win." No one's sure who Hindia is exactly or if the message was even real, but it was enough for Davis to take a shot. Even though he deleted it, the internet kept receipts. Roach didn't stay quiet either. He clapped back with a meme from Menace to Society and said, "He knows I don't play like that. He's just making excuses cause he hasn't handled his side. Might even pull out. Stay tuned."
Stated,
Now, Tank feeling better.
Hey. Somebody done got him out his bag.
Lamont, what's going down March 1st? Prediction, how does it play out at Barclays Center here?
You signed 100K?
Uh,
Hey, fool, hold on. He would be.
so that he wasn't gonna say nothing. He wasn't gonna say no number with no K.
Three y'all want to bet 100?
And the new
Senior. Everyone together down in front, please.
Somebody gonna do a crazy voiceover.
That kicked off a wild back and forth between the two, with both fighters dragging family members into the feud. Thrill Boxing posted 8 slides of them trading insults, and fans even jumped in. Gervonta fired back with, "You're foolish. Idiot. I can meet you at your son's school if you want." Roach Jr. hit back with, "I can meet you at your camp too. Got your little alias ready?" Then things got serious. Davis claimed he knows where all of Roach's family is. While Tank seemed ready for war, Roach played it cool, saying, "Meet me at Roots Chris, we can split the check if you want."
been in the gym, I've been ready. Time to ramp it up, kick it in gear, and get right to work.
I'm gonna ask you a quick question about the fight. The first fight with Tank. What did you see in that fight that could help?
Same thing. Yes, sir.
Never down to job.
They went back and forth before their first fight, but this version of Lamont Roach Jr. is something new. Back in March, he was the big underdog against one of the best, but after putting on a standout performance, his confidence shot up. Now, boxing star Shocker Stevenson says that confidence might give Roach the edge in the rematch. In an interview with TalkSport, Stevenson said Roach's mindset could be the key. "I know Lamont. I know what kind of fighter he is," Shocker said. "I even made 20-something grand just betting the fight would go to a decision," he bragged. Talking about the rematch, Stevenson believes we're going to see a whole new version of Reaper. He says Roach is coming in with serious confidence, and now that he knows Tank can't hurt him, he'll fight even bolder. That'll make him even more confident than before, Stevenson said. And judging by how things are going, he might be onto something. But if boxing were that easy, it wouldn't be the wild sport we love. GervontaDavis claims he's got his mojo back too. If that's true, this could be one of the best fights of the year. But if all the talk doesn't match the action, Tank might end up eating his words.
I'm here with Lamont Roach. We're here at Fanatics Fest. What's going on with you, champ? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling great.
I know you got that fight coming up. The rumor is out sometime August, September. Are you currently in training camp right now?
I actually leave out for camp next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
How you feeling going into the rematch, champ?
After all the heated talk and personal threats, Roach told fans that Tank is just hyping things up to cover for not signing his side of the deal. He even hinted that Davis might cancel the fight altogether. Fans are starting to lose patience. Davis has only fought once in 2024 because of legal issues, and before that, just 6 times since 2020. Now people are wondering if he's serious about fighting, or just building hype with no follow-through.
Right at the lightweight limit of 135 pounds. 135 pounds for Lamont Roach. And now we bring the champion to the scale. 30 wins, no losses, 28 knockouts. The superstar of boxing. The undefeated, reigning and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis. 133.8 pounds.
Tank is still known as one of the most gifted fighters in the game, but many believe a rematch with Roach is the next big test. Oddly enough, there are also rumors linking him to an exhibition match with Jake Paul, who fights at cruiserweight. Still, Tank isn't just going after Roach. When he's in the mood, he goes after anyone. And recently, it was Bill Haney who ended up in his crosshairs next.
Lamont Roach, giving him a tough fight. What do you say?
I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left. So he better be on his A game.
Did you think Lamont won the first fight?
154 and fight.
I asked 2 questions at the same time. I didn't get shit y'all do that.
You really want to move up to 154 after this fight and fight in the
Yo, you know, I kind of said 154. I probably was stretching. I'm stretching 154, but I'll fight him at 147. 147 me and kind of.
GervontaDavis and Lamont Roach are ready to run it back in this time. They've promised fans a fight that's more intense and full of action. They fought twice as amateurs, and this will be their second meeting as pros. Roach has long claimed he was cheated in at least one of those early fights, and when their first pro bout ended in a draw, Roach felt that pain all over again. Now he's bringing that fire into the rematch.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the stare down and a few words exchanged. The left side, they'll face each other until they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the main event of the evening.
He is recognized as one of the best talents in the sport.
Tank has never had a draw before, and he's never done a rematch either. A lot of fans think he'll go into beast mode this time, but no one really knows how he'll respond. This fight could launch him even higher, or it could be a disaster. What's wild is that a fight many once thought would be a mismatch has now turned into one of the most anticipated rematches in boxing today.
We just got wait and see. He a good fighter, but I'm coming with what I'll come with, and just gotta make him make mistakes and things like that, and see if we can open him up and attack his openness.
Now he is going up, and
both fighters know how much this rematch means for their careers. As soon as it was announced, they hit the gym hard for Roach. This is a second shot to prove he belongs at the top of the lightweight division. He's aiming to put his name up there with GervontaDavis, Shocker Stevenson, Vasily Lomachenko, and Keyshawn Davis, saying this fight might be the moment he does just that.
Disadvantage for him?
No, I think low-key, I think he's still like probably a little bigger than me, so far as like size-wise and height. So I think that it wouldn't really matter because I'm naturally a small guy, and I'm not somebody that's coming down from like a heavy weight class. Like the most I probably weigh this or the last couple cans was like 150.
A win here would be a huge moment for Lamont Roach, not just because he's never beaten GervontaDavis in their 3 past fights, but because it would finally bring him revenge. He believes the first fight was stolen from him. For Davis, this is a shot at redemption. He wants to prove that what happened on March 1st was just a fluke and remind the world that he's still the unstoppable Tank Davis. Going into the first fight, he was a heavy favorite, expected to add knockout number 29 by stopping Roach, who was only making his lightweight debut.
Universally, people A, thought you fought an amazing fight, and B, thought you won it and it got taken from you. What has that outpouring meant to you as a fighter?
In front of a pro-Davis crowd, Tank couldn't deliver the knockout show his fans expected. Instead, Roach stood his ground. He ate Davis's hardest shots and fired back with punches that stunned not only Davis, but everyone watching. The usually patient Davis had a slow start, trying to wait for Roach to slip, but that moment never came.
It meant a lot to me, man. The core boxing fans and even the spectators across the world, man, just it shows their support. It shows that everyone saw what happened that night. Everyone saw the true outcome. Even though we didn't get it on the scorecard, everyone knows, and that's the importance.
Roach didn't give Davis the chance to land the big counter. He controlled the pace and kept the pressure on. Tank, who was all smiles and trash talk early in the fight, had to get serious once he realized Roach wasn't backing down. At 29, Roach had faced Davis in the amateurs and lost. Fans expected fireworks when they clashed again, but no one saw the controversy coming.
Main thing, stay focused on the task. So, once you in the ring, it's like no turning back. And you definitely don't want to get caught and be embarrassed. So you gotta stay sharp at all times while you're inside that ring.
I know that's right. Talking about staying sharp, is there anything that changed in your regiment to prepare for this fight with Roach?
Well, I'm training in DC. I have a training up here and probably
After their WBA super featherweight title bout ended in a highly debated draw, Roach's team appealed to the New York State Athletic Commission. They hoped to get the result overturned. And while the commission admitted the ref made a mistake, in round 9, they ruled the draw would stay. Roach, frustrated by it all, now sees only one way to make it right: get Davis back in the ring and finish the job.
And I'm here with the legendary, you already know, Tank. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, getting ready. We almost there, so feeling great.
So Roach is known for a lot of his counter punches. How do you feel you're going to be breaking down that defense in the ring? I told you I like boxing.
While Davis has kept quiet about what's next, Roach has been loud and clear he wants revenge. Furious with how the first fight ended, he even went online to push for the rematch and bet $250,000 on himself, with Davis now reportedly aiming for an August return. The hype is boiling over. The big question: will the champ redeem himself or fall flat again? After the March 1st controversy, the boxing world wants this rematch to settle everything once and for all.
So I don't think that they play a major part, but it's definitely gonna be a great fight. I feel as though that he has top-notch skills and I have top-notch skills. So come March the 1st, it's gonna be fireworks for sure.
And man, March the 1st is going to be one of many great fights that you've had. You know, how do you keep your composure with such high stakes when you're in the ring?
Just gotta, you know.
It didn't take long for both camps to show interest in running it back, and that was confirmed by Sports Illustrated's Chris Mannix, who reported that a Tank versus Roach rematch could happen soon in Las Vegas, with both sides fully on board. Now that a date and location are locked in for Davis versus Roach 2, fans on social media are fired up, debating which of these top-tier fighters will come out on top in the rematch.
Saw what happened that night. Everyone saw the true outcome. Even though we didn't get it on the scorecard, you know, everyone knows, and that's the importance. Even throughout this appeal situation, they were supportive and thinking that the fight should have been overturned, and that's what really matters. That everyone knows. So yeah, we didn't get it on paper, but in the hearts of everyone who watched that fight, and especially the ones that are sensible, they know what happened.
Some fans are putting their money on Roach. One ex-user shared pics from the first fight, writing, "Roach is beating that fool again, mate." Another fan dropped a gif of a cockroach holding a lightsaber, clearly Team Roach. But Davis has his supporters too. One fan said, "I thought Roach won the first, 115 to 113, but I think Tank will make adjustments and win this time."
No, see, and that's the thing. If you look at the whole fight, he was never bothering his eyes before
you jabbed him.
Before I jabbed him.
Another added, "Roach will bring the heat, but Tank will finish it late." The hype just keeps building as the rematch date gets closer. And when the war of words picks back up, they'll continue right where they left off. Before their last showdown, Tank said, "It's showtime now. All the work's done. Fight night. It's going to be great. Lamont's bringing his best, I'm bringing mine. We've got real talent on this card."
Obviously, the part with the grease in the eye, that took on a life of its own. You know what I'm saying? That was a headline in the fight. One is, what did you think when he said that initially, just like the grease in the eye? But two is like, when you was in the fight, was there any point that you saw that? Like, did you see like him kind of messing with his eye, or did you have any indication that that was something that was bothering him?
"I'm here to give it everything," Tank continued. "Grateful to be at this point in my career. Thanks to all of you for coming out. See you on fight night." He called the Barclays Center his second home, since it's where he won his first title in 2017. "It's a great atmosphere," he said. "I've known Barry since I was a kid. He's helped me grow as a fighter and a man. Having top trainers like Barry, Calvin, and Kenny under one roof, that's special. I learn a lot from them."
Like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of landed. He kind of rolled with it, but after that, you can see him wipe his eye. And then, right after I hit him with the jab, you can see him wipe his other eye. So it's like, it was corresponding to which hand that I punched him with and exactly which eye. So it's like crazy for him to say, "It's grease in my eye." And I think even when he say that, you could see me, because I'm right beside him, you could see me like, "Nigga, what you talking about?" So,
right. But you say you don't think he willing though.
Whatever. See, but
it quickly became clear that both sides were looking to get a rematch together.
"I'm gonna handle business regardless," Tank promised. "I think about everything I've lost, and I go in there to get my man. It's going to get ugly. He's been talking too much. We'll see on Saturday night. I won't say much. I'll keep it respectful. You'll see fireworks." Meanwhile, Lamont Roach said, "I don't have much to say. I came to boogie. Saturday night's gonna be wild. I'm bringing my full tool bag, everything I've got. And that belt, it's coming home with me."
Who cares? Like, sweat gonna get in your eye, blood gonna get in your eye.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Spit fucking around and get in your eye. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like you can be like, "All right, time out, ref. Hold on,
Take no
ref."
time out.
You can't do that.
Right.
Roach showed respect, too, saying, "Shout out to Tank. He's the big name, the cash cow. He gave me the shot, so let's dance." Then he added, "I don't care what critics say. I know what I bring to the ring, and that's all that matters. When I give my all in, I usually do. I come out with a win."
Hey, you still feel like you too small? You tell that man too small, bro. Y'all in the same weight class.
A new weight class for me.
That's what I'm saying. That night y'all was in the same weight class. When you lock up, is he
He's too
strong?
small. That's a new weight.
"I take Tank's compliments seriously," Roach finished. "It tells me he's locked in and ready to bring his A game. That's what'll make this fight special." And that's all for now. For more fight news, viral moments, and everything boxing, subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, peace.